Uh, 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 okay. Um, okay, looks like I'm live. Awesome. Um, let me, that I'm live. Uh, here. Live now. On for the raffle winners. Oops. Winners. And the, a few bags here. And here. That should work. Okay, and here's which got TV slash lathe nocturne. Awesome. Okay. Right, let me actually start drawing now. Oh, sorry, I just got a DM. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Um, yeah, one of the raffle winners just wanted to make a new reference for the character they wanted me to draw. So I'm gonna continue with this character first. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on to another one, and I'm going to wait for that specific person to finish their reference before I like move on to them. Okay, so let's see. Um, I guess I should continue drawing this part of the shirt first, this baby blue kind of color. And then I was planning on the way that I was going to draw this. Was going to be like I'm going to paint the rib cage on instead of like doing line art. So once I have this baby blue and like shade it probably properly, then I'll probably make another layer. Put it draw the paint on the rib cage that way. I think that would be like way easier. Um, yeah. Don't know if I have like too much information about like my process of like going through this. However, um, I do want to like maybe talk about doing more art streams in the future. Um, let me mute for a second. I'm gonna take a drink of water. But anyways, I wanted to do more art streams in the future. Um, one because that's something I really specialize in. Um, is drawing and art. Hi, good to see you again. Um, two because it's kind of easier for me to like uh talk or like hold a conversation with chat when I'm drawing rather than um playing a game, which I think is more fun for like chat and for me in some regard. I do think that like when I'm gaming, then it's we do have like something to talk about. But I feel like when I'm drawing like this on an art stream, it's more close to like maybe like a just chatting or Zatsudan stream in that way. It's good to see you, Cybermeat. I'm working on just the coloring of your shirt right now, but then I'm gonna move on to the rib cage. I was just talking about doing more art streams in the future, even after this art raffle thing, because um, I need to I need assets to draw for myself, and doing an art stream is a good way to do that. Um, and also another reason why I wanted to do more art streams is because I want to make video content. But like in the process of making it, I've discovered just how kind of annoying it is to like need footage for like every single little thing. So recording myself drawing for like at least background um, like visuals could be good for that kind of like if you've seen uh, Jinja Ninja OWO or actually Ray's more recent videos, something like that. I feel that it looks so good. Thank you. Your line work is so natural and neat. Yes, I'd totally be here for it. Yes, I'm glad to hear that. That's really nice. I love Jinja. Yeah, I love Jinja Ninja OWO. I've always watched their videos since I was like forever, right? Um, like when they were, well, what am I saying? They were like one of the people who like originally kind of inspired me to draw, and like watching their animation content back in the day really made me want to draw and like um animate and stuff. And I'm not an animator, but I am an illustrator, and like I like drawing comics and stuff, so they really inspired me for that. And I've watched some of their more recent videos, and I like how it's like commentary on what they're drawing and how they're drawing it, and like, or even anything um, that they want to talk about, and they're just like using footage of themselves drawing while they talk. And I think that's a really good idea, and I might steal that. I'm gonna be with my GF for tonight, so I can't stay long. I miss drawing with waffles. Yeah. Yeah, don't feel like you need to stay the whole time. That's completely fine. Um, I hope you have fun with your girlfriend. But yeah, um, I've been working on. Thank you. Yeah, of course. I've also been working on a video that I need art assets for, and I need like to figure out how I'm going to edit it. So maybe I've been thinking of like, well, this kind of just came to me right now as I'm saying this, but maybe I should like try storyboarding what I want the video to look like. Because a lot of um, people who make videos who like show their faces uh, have like just footage of them like talking at the camera with their face. And I could do that with my VTuber model, but I don't really want to. So I'm thinking like as for just like footage that I could use to like fill up space when I'm not actively having any kind of editing that I need to like have on the screen, like kind of not necessarily dead air, but like something like that. I hope I'm like making sense here. That I could use just like footage of myself drawing. So I think an art stream and like making art like that could really work well for that. Yes, definitely. Yeah. This video that I have been working on was kind of trying to like keep it a surprise, but I think it it would be more fun to just like talk about it. Um, I'm sort of making like a fake lost media video, um, where I introduce this lost media, but I like totally made it up. Like I'm just lying. It was gonna be for Halloween, but I'm too late for Halloween now. So I need to finish it up. But oh my god, I love those. Yeah. Yeah. What I did was I took two like fan-made Pokemon that I made when I was like in fifth grade. Um, and I made art for them that like kind of mimics the Ken Sugimori style, so it looks kind of official. Um, and I I've made like a whole script where I go into like the lost media like backstory, like describing what these Pokemon were originally supposed to be like. But I made these Pokemon up. I'm like in the script I'm pretending they're real. Like this is something that was actually going to be in the games. Um, but I just completely made it up. And I'm not actually trying to trick anyone. It's more of just like a fun thing, like a creative exercise or like just an interesting thing to do. Um, but it was really fun to make. I was inspired by Hazel, if you know that video essayist. I really love her videos, and she made a video about creepypasta for Halloween. But the twist is that she and her sister like made up like a bunch of their own creepypastas, and then like for the video. And then what they did was just like put them in the video as if they were creepypasta that existed like on the internet. Um, the same way that like Slenderman or like Jeff the Killer did. Um, and that was a really fun video to watch. I have to go make dinner. See you later. Have fun. You're doing amazing. Thank you so much. I hope dinner is good. Have fun. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I was thinking of kind of doing that, but with some Fakemon that I made in fifth grade. So I like totally kind of not like totally redesigned them, but redesigned them in a way where it looked like um, it could be something that actually would have um, been in a in like Pokemon official artwork. And for that, I just basically I mimicked Sugimori artwork as best as I could. I mimicked what I thought were like kind of not necessarily core aspects of evolution design or like Pokemon design, but I like mimicked some parts of the design that I thought really stuck out to me as like, yeah, this is something from Pokemon. So I would like pull up references of like different Pokemon, like evolutions and other types of Pokemon. Like I know I used a reference from like Pidgeot and Haunter for like different parts of my Fakemon. So what I wanted to do was like intentionally try to make it reminiscent of Pokemon that people had already seen, so that their brain would kind of like sort of subconsciously link that to Pokemon that they've already seen before, so that it would look more convincing to them. And I'm reiterating here that like I'm not trying to like trick anyone. If I was actually trying to trick people, I would not be saying this on stream, on a stream where I'm going to like save the VOD. Um, like in the video itself, I'm like trying to make it as obvious as possible that I'm just lying, without actually saying that, hey, I made all this up. Like, um, for example, I reference Toby Fox, but in the video, I'm going to spell his name as like FAUX instead of FOX. So instead of like Fox the animal, it's Fox as in like fake, um, because I'm lying. And I also talked about his games. The date of release, I made them incorrect. So in the video, I said Deltarune was his first released like game and not Undertale, and I said that Deltarune was released in 2012, which obviously is not true, but it's a reference to Toby Fox saying that like he first came up with the idea for Deltarune in like around 2012, around that time. So it's a reference to that, which I thought would be fun. I also made a fake YouTube thumbnail for like a game theory, where I replaced the Sans is Ness theory with Steven Stone is Ness. So I call it in the video, I call it the Steven after not surviving theory. If you know that video. So I'm like taking Steven after not surviving and Sans Ness and this like whole Pokemon thing, and I'm turning Steven after not surviving into, instead of like Steven Universe, I'm making it Steven Stone from Pokemon, as in the champion of the Hoenn region. And Steven Stone. What am I? Yeah. And I'm also, instead of making it like kind of I remember like the original Steven After Not Surviving video was kind of like a joke shitpost thing, but instead of that, I like just took the Sans Ness thumbnail and replaced Ness with Steven Stone, and it was really fun to make that. So I already have like all the narration of the script that I need done. What I really need is like just to edit the video and be done with it. And for that, I need to like make a bunch of assets. I've already made like probably the most important parts so far. But there's still like other things. I have like a whole checklist of things that I need to do for it. So I'll probably be working on that on stream, like slowly but surely. And like hopefully that also helps people know that like I'm not trying to like trick people on purpose. This is more of like a fun, creative exercise for me as like a creative outlet. It's like it's basically fan fiction in video form. But what else am I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be like I referenced Hazel's like video before when I was talking about it, but it's kind of like that, where it's I'm the video is supposed to be like from an alternate universe where this is true. So in a way, it is kind of like unfiction. In a way, if you like that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a video basically from an alternate universe where the narrator is like from an alternate history, alternate timeline of like the real world. And he's making like a video about lost media that exists in that world. But is not real in this world that we're living in here. So if that makes sense. It's more of just like a fun thing for me rather than like anything super serious, like trying to trick anyone or like fool anyone, because that's not my goal. My goal is more just to like have a fun time with it, and I like hope that anyone else watching it also has like a good time with it, or at least like maybe half as much of a good time watching it as I did making it, because I had so much fun like making all the parts that I have like so far. It's not done yet. If it was done, then I would have released it already. So I definitely need to work on actually releasing it. However, um, all in good time. I'm probably gonna work on like the remaining assets that I need for the video on stream, so that I can like have consistent like streaming material, I guess, at least for art streams. And it should be fun. And I really like going through my creative like process of it and like brainstorming with people in chat. It's definitely really fun for me. So I hope that like the people watching it also will have like a ton of fun with it, because I had a ton of fun like coming up with all this stuff and like um making like the script and like all of that kind of stuff. Um, while I was like making the script and like recording the script and everything, I kind of realized that writing a whole script for videos is kind of not ideal for me, um, because it takes me a while, because I didn't realize how much dyslexia was gonna like really impact my reading out loud, because I don't really read out loud all that much. I only really read out loud for like stream, and that's it. And I haven't really been streaming for that long. I've definitely been like really enjoying streaming, but I haven't been doing it for that long. And I didn't realize just how bad it was gonna be for like reading stuff out loud. So I made that script, totally recorded it and everything. However, I realized in that like I think for me it's better, because I tried doing this too. I think it's better for me in particular to specifically try um like writing down bullet points for myself, um and then like talking about it that way, like unscripted, but still having guidelines. Because I tried that with a different video, and that worked really well. And that's another video that just has audio recorded, and I haven't like edited it in any kind of visuals. Um, but that was definitely a lot easier for me to make, rather than kind of fighting against myself to like record myself reading off a script. So in the future, I'm probably gonna continue doing that, where I like make a bunch of bullet points of things I want to talk about, um, and then talking about that talk or talking about them that way. Um, the video that I made like to test that out, which again is not finished, is a video talking about the new Digimon movie. What I did was I went out to go see the new Digimon movie. Um, and it was really good. I really had fun with it. Or it was really fun. I don't think the movie necessarily. I don't want to be negative. Um, but I don't think it was like really good. It was good, but not as enjoyable for me as I was hoping it would be. Um, and so what I did was like as soon as I came home from the movie theater, where I watched it, um, I shoot, always forgetting my train of thought. But as soon as I came back home from the movie theater, what I did was like I opened up my video software and I just recorded myself like stream of consciousness like my thoughts on the movie like straight like fresh out of the movie theater. Um, and I that was kind of a struggle because I don't know like you can already see here that I really easily lose my train of thought easily even as I'm like speaking. And I do that a lot on stream. In case you're like watching this and you haven't like seen my previous streams, or if you haven't seen like a lot of them. But I really easily lose my train of thought. And so I was just kind of sitting there for like 40 minutes, talking to my mic. And it was just me like talking, losing my train of thought, getting myself stuttering, losing my train of thought, rinse and repeat, right? And I was like, this recording is really bad. I cannot use this. So, what I did was I wrote down like a list of bullet points of things I wanted to talk about. Um, and then I made a video structured like that, where I had like a list of things that I specifically wanted to say that I could reference at any time that I was like speaking, and that was way smoother and way easier for me than like forcing myself to read out loud from a script or like kind of stream of consciousness, trying to talk about it that way and like taking forever. Um, but anyways, that's probably gonna be how I deal with video making in the future because right now, this is like one of the first times I'm like seriously trying to make videos, and I am having fun with it. Um, but it's very tedious. So I want to keep trying and like keep finding like kind of creative new ways to like streamline the process for myself. Whether that be like finding out how to accommodate my like dyslexia or ADHD while like reading off a script, for example, or like anything else that I come across in video making that kind of makes it more difficult for me to just get the job done. Because right now, for me, the most important thing is just getting the job done. And not like it doesn't have to be perfect. If I like strive for perfectionism like the first time around, I'm not gonna get anything done. So, my goal right now is just to get it done and get it done in a state that I'm like pretty happy with. Not perfect, but just like happy enough with. because at a beginner level, I'm never going to be completely happy with what I'm trying to make, but um, that doesn't mean that that's inherently like a bad thing. That just means I'm a perfectionist and I'm also a beginner, and that just means I need to get it done so that I can like move on to the next thing and keep learning how to improve. And gradually, I will get better, and I will become like more and more happy with the kind of stuff I make, if that makes sense. So, hopefully it does. Um, but yeah, I've kind of I've talked about this before on a collab with someone else. But I'm part of the generation that grew up with YouTube. So of course I've always kind of wanted to make videos myself. So I've always really liked like kind of commentary video essay style videos. So that's the kind of thing I'm like trying to make. Um, yeah. Um, so I'm gonna keep trying to figure out how to like accommodate myself, and like figure out how to specifically just fuck my train of thought is lost again. Yeah. How to make videos in a way that I'm going to be happy with them, but also isn't going to make me so frustrated with them that I want to like quit or something. Because the last thing I want to do right now is quit. I've had like a really bad experience with like being a perfectionist in the past, um, and quitting because of that. And I really want to leave that in the past. I really want to not be that kind of person. So I want to keep trying out things. And that doesn't mean like if something's like not my thing, then I'll still keep going at it and like make myself miserable. I also don't want to do that. But I want to at least give it like a good try and like be in a clear state of mind before I decide that I totally want to like stop doing something instead of just quitting because I'm like mad and frustrating. I mean frustrated, if that makes sense. Yeah. I definitely want to get better at that. So slowly but surely. Anyways, though, the Digimon movie that was fun. Not as good. I shouldn't say good. That's subjective. But I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. But that's okay. Well, yeah, it's okay. Um, I overall I had a fun experience. I'm just happy to see Digimon in theaters. Um, and I don't want to say that to be like, oh, I don't care what they make. I just want to see Digimon. I don't want to be that kind of person either. Who's just like content, like seeing anything that people put out as long as it's like content, like tangentially related to stuff that I like. I definitely want the people who make the things I like to strive to be better and to make work that they are proud of, and that other people are also proud of. Um, but for now, I thought this movie was pretty fun. I had overall a good time. I'm happy to see Digimon on the big screen. Um, this was not my first time seeing a Digimon movie in theaters, but it was one of the first times. I think I saw one of the Try movies in a theater with one of my friends, and that was fun. However, um, that movie, not a lot of people were there. And this time I didn't really go to see it with a friend. I went to see it by myself. But I would say that I kind of made friends while I was there. Because this theater was actually pretty packed. I was pleasantly surprised about that. A lot of Digimon fans came to see this movie, which was awesome. I never really thought I would see that happen. Um, with like a bunch of Digimon fans like all in the same place to just watch a movie together. It was awesome. I brought a bunch of like I brought my Digimon merch with me. I brought my Terriermon plush, and I put him in my bag, but I kept the opening opened, so that he could like stick his head out, and then people would see that and they were like, "Oh my God, I love your Terrium, but what? Terriermon plush." That was super fun. I talked to like the guys sitting next to me. We all like so at the movie, you get like a free pack of cards for like buying a ticket, which was awesome. I love that. So me and the guys next to me opened up our like Digimon cards, and it was super fun just being able to do that. I thought it was super cool. I hope in the future, if they make more movies like this and release them in theaters, I hope they do that again. Because that was super fun. Um, at least being like with a bunch of other adult fans and like talking about it like that, it was super fun. So I hope to get to do that again. That was really fun. I love that. Um, but yeah. For the movie itself, I liked it, but I thought that it was focused too much on the new character rather than the character everyone that or the characters plural that everyone had already like come to see. Like the original Digimon Zero Two kids definitely took kind of a backseat to this brand new character who we don't know as well as we know the Zero Two kids. And I feel like his story could have been told like by itself or with like any other characters to like support him and help him out. I feel like it did not have to be I feel like it did not have to be with the Digimon Zero Two kids. I feel like they could have told the story without them. There was like one part where I did feel like it was good that they had the Digimon Zero Two kids because I feel like Kari and Ken specifically did have like some good things to add to the conversation in terms of like their specific relationships with their Digimon partners, their unique journeys with them. I thought that was awesome. But overall, I don't think they needed to be there for this guy's story, and I think it was just like disappointing. Because like I came to see a Digimon Zero Two movie, and this doesn't like feel like an actual Digimon Zero Two movie, if that makes sense. Because the Zero Two characters weren't in it as much as the new character, and I don't like dislike this new character or his story. It's just that like I came to see a Zero Two movie. Um, I felt like if this movie had more time, um, then that would like kind of fix my issues with it. It was a short movie, but if it had more time, then I feel like it would have had an easier time like fitting in the other characters and having them relate to the themes and like helping out in the story. But as it is right now, they didn't really have all that much to do. It was mostly like Ken and Davis like supporting the new character, and that's not a bad thing. But I wish there was more of the other characters, and even Ken and Davis, because like even they didn't really have that much time. To be honest. Yeah, yeah. So that was kind of disappointing for me. But that didn't like truly ruin the experience for me. I love Digimon. So I was happy. But I definitely wish that they kind of went in a different direction for this film. Um, and I've been seeing like a lot of people also say that. Sorry, I don't wanna like be so negative. But those are my thoughts. On the movie as it stands right now. I want to rewatch it. And maybe then my opinion will kind of change for it. I also think that they might make another movie in this series. Just based off of the ending of this one. It kind of seems that they might. Um, so I hope they do. And maybe if they do make a new another new movie, then that'll like sort of fix the gripes that I have with this one. Um, because what am I saying? Lost my train of thought again. Because one of my big gripes with this movie was that we didn't get to spend that much time with the Zero Two kids. But if there's like another movie, then maybe we'll get to like actually spend more time with these characters. And maybe that'll like retroactively change my opinion. Because right now I've been left with sort of kind of a sour taste. Um, because like I would see the characters that I know and that I like who are like in the poster of the movie. But that wasn't really shown that much. But if I actually do get to like spend time with these characters properly, then maybe I'll come to appreciate this movie more rather than being sort of frustrated with it the way I am now. All right. But other than this movie, it's made me want to rewatch the original series. So that's what I've been doing lately. Is rewatching Digimon Zero Two. Yesterday I was hanging out with my friend, and I wanted to introduce her to like Digimon. So I started like we started watching the original like Digimon Adventure English dub, and that was a ton of fun. So I think she liked it, um, which is a good thing. So we're probably gonna keep watching that. But I love watching Digimon. I love watching like really cheesy English dubs. I always think they're so fun. Um, I know a lot of people hate them, but I love them. Oh, thank you for the raid. Sorry, I I didn't notice. Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Oh my god. I didn't notice. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the raid. By the way. Um. Hello. Haku. Hi. Good to see you. Thank you for raiding. Why do I hate you? Oh. Am I? I mean. Hmm. I didn't notice that. Is that better? Hold on. I was monitoring. I see. Yeah. I was monitoring um I was monitoring my voice or my audio input because my younger brother is like gaming right now and he's like really loud about it. So I was like monitoring it to like make sure that he like didn't come through my mic. But I didn't realize that I had it on like in a way that it was also going to make you guys hear it. So now I can hear myself. Um, and you guys can't hear me hearing myself. Okay. All right. Glad we came back. Yeah. Thank you so much for rating. Glad we came by, not back. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. That was really helpful. Thank you so much. I did not realize that. Thank you so much. How's it going? I'm doing good. Well, I'm doing good now that you you told me that. Thank you so much. I was talking about well, I'm continuing this drawing from the last stream, but I was talking about I've been rewatching Digimon lately. So um uh no, I've been watching rewatching the Digimon English dub lately. Um which is like one of my favorite like shows. And I was saying like I know a lot of people don't like English dubs because they're like cheesy, but I love them exactly for that reason. I love the like stupid like cheesy dialogue. It's so fun for me. I love it. I love it. I like Digimon. I watched it in English. Yeah, I love Digimon. Digimon is like one of my favorite things ever. I like love Digimon. I love Vocaloid, stuff like that. I just love. I was talking about seeing the most recent movie in theaters lately, which was a ton of fun. Um, it wasn't like I didn't like it as much as I wanted to, but I definitely had fun with it, which is the most important thing. Your model looks really nice, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, um, So I started rewatching the original like season one English dub with a friend of mine just to like introduce her to it. Um, and on my own, I've been rewatching Zero Two because I saw the new Zero Two movie in films or in theaters. Films? That's not the right word. But yeah, I saw the new movie in theaters and I had a good time. Oh, I need to see it myself. Yeah. It was like in theaters for a couple days, in the US, I think. I don't know what other countries they might be showing it in theaters in, but I hope you get to see it. I don't know if it's like streaming at all yet, or if you can watch it through other ways yet. Um, but you get to see it because it was fun. So I don't think it came out here in the UK. Yeah, I've heard this from like a lot of UK Digimon fans, but like they don't get like it's like a really inconvenient place to live if you're a Digimon fan because like whenever they like do stuff like release the movies in theaters, it's always in like the US um and not like any other countries, which they really should be putting it be doing more stuff in other countries as well. So it's unfortunate. Was it recent? Yes. I saw it November 7th. We are slowly getting more anime stuff. That's good. Yeah, I've heard that there's like not a ton of anime stuff there, but I'm glad that there's like more stuff coming around. That's good to hear. Yeah, but they were showing it in theaters in America, and I got to see it that way. And it was really good. So I hope you get to see it. I was like there were parts mm, a lot of the movie was like there were parts that I didn't really agree with, like with the direction, but overall I had a good time, so I hope you get to see it, because I think you'll have a good time. I'll have to look out for it for sure. Yeah, it was fun. The like there was a part at the very beginning where it like showed all the characters like in an establishing shot, like showing what they're doing as adults, and like hanging out and stuff, and that really made me smile. So one of my favorite parts about like the Digimon Kizuna movie and Zero Two New Beginnings was like getting to see all the characters like all grown up and seeing what they're doing in like modern day. So that was something that I really loved. So sounds great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's super fun. I went to a theater. I took my Terriermon plush with me. Um, and I had him like in my bag, but I left the top part of the bag like opened so that his head was like sticking out and his ears. Um, and like a ton of people were like, "Oh my gosh, Stereomon!" It was super fun, like getting to see like more Digimon fans like IRL. It was super fun. So cute. Yeah, I love my Terriermon plush. And I love it when people actually know where he's like from and like understand it. Like it's so fun like seeing other like Digimon fans IRL. I don't know if there's like maybe conventions or like meetups with like a bunch of Digimon fans. I'll have to see about that because it's like super fun getting to see all of them. So I want to do that again. I'll have to look into it with like conventions and stuff. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Of course, I love wearing anime merch and people recognize it and you connect with them and have a good convo with someone with the same interest. Yeah. Um, I like sometimes I'll wear like my Miku shirt or like I have like a Miku backpack and like other Miku stuff and I love it when people like actually recognize where she's from. It's always like super fun. I love when I meet like other Vocaloid fans in real life and like have an actual conversation. I remember I was in a cafe once and um one of the baristas like from across the counter was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your bag. Where did you get it from?" And we had like a whole conversation. And I was like, "Oh, I don't want to like interrupt you if you're working or anything." And they were like, I'm not doing shit." It was like it was kind of empty that day, so it was like really fun just getting to talk with them. uh, yeah, it was super fun. Yeah, we had like a whole conversation about like trying to like find out where to buy anime merchandise or like cute bags or like clothes or cosplay. Um, and we also talked about like the disaster that was like trying to get tickets for Miku Expo. Oh my God, so expensive this year. Um, I did get tickets, but like my wallet is dead for it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, but it was like fun talking to them. They were like pretty into cosplay and like wanted to cosplay the 15th anniversary Strawberry Miku. So I wish them luck with that. Um, I haven't seen them since, but like I hope they're doing well because I wanna wish them luck with their cosplay. So you got the ticket, but at what cost? Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I was working extra that month, so I at least earned a good amount of money back. But gosh, if I wasn't tired. Oh my God. Yeah, it was uh I feel this 60. Yeah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But I'm super excited to see Miku Expo in person. Um, actually, did you guys see the Miku Expo concert last night? They had a free online concert that I like stayed up to watch because I was hanging out with one of my friends for most of yesterday on Saturday. So I didn't get to see like the first viewing of the show, but I stayed up late to catch the next the next viewing for it um for the live stream, and I had like a ton of fun. It was really good. The set list was really good, and I thought that it was really fun how they played around with like the background. Um, and like the choreography as well. It was super fun. Free online concert? No, I didn't see anything about that. Yeah, I think the only reason why I knew about it is because I like follow it so closely. Actually, let me see. I remember they had like something up on their channel related to the concert that was like in VR. Let me see if it's still on there.
That's a wonderful idea.
Because I remember last year they not last year, I think. But um they streamed um a free online concert from Eco Expo because of COVID. So they didn't have it in person, but they had it online. So they didn't like save the VOD last time, but they did shoot, what's the CFM official? Because they stream it online for this. And I remember they had like a video they uploaded. So I wonder if it's still here. No, I don't think so. Man, man, okay. It's not here. They must have taken it down once the free section was over, unfortunately. Oh, that's what I had to do to watch Stray Kids concert. Woke up at 3 a.m. to watch it. Yeah, I stayed up to 3 a.m. to watch this concert. Well, past almost to 4 a.m. Like after the concert, just like getting myself ready for bed. Um, but um, oh my gosh, I stayed up. I remember. I think the concert was like at 2 a.m. my time, and then it went until like 3:15 a.m. my time. So I'd stay up at least that long, and then I I stayed up at least that long, and then I had to like be up a little bit longer just for the sake of like getting ready for bed. Um, and I ended up like going to bed like around 4 a.m., which was really bad. Did you have work the next day? No. Um, well, it was last night, so I don't have work today. I have work tomorrow, but it's in the afternoon. So even if my sleep schedule is a little bit wrecked, it's not going to be too bad. I slept in a little bit. I slept into like 11, so like 11 minus 4 is like 6. I can't do math. 11 minus 4. No, it's 7. 7 hours. So I got like at least around 7 hours of sleep because I wanted to make up for like any kind of sleep that I was in. I did wake up at like I normally wake up at around 9:30. I let myself sleep in a little bit for that reason. But tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up back at my regular time, and hopefully that'll like fix my sleep schedule and like make my body go to bed like at my regular time as well. Um, I've been literally my main topic of like talking in a lot of my streams lately is like, oh, I need to fix my sleep schedule. Oh, I need to fix my sleep schedule, and then I completely wreck it all over again. Um, Miku concert is More important though. More important than sleep. Yeah, it's uh this time for sure. Unless there are any other like events going on in the middle of the night, then then my sleep schedule will finally be fixed. Hopefully. Um, yeah, hopefully, hopefully. We'll see. Um, I just don't get enough just because my cats won't stop bugging me in the night. Oh no. I want to have a cat really bad, but I totally forgot about that part. Honestly, I don't think I'd mind too much, but at the same time, it's really important to get a lot of sleep. So, and my cat refuses to lay on the bed. She has to lay on me or she cries. Oh, that's cute, but at the same time, it's like, come on, right? Uh, yeah. My I'm probably going to get my grandmother's cat once she like can't take care of it anymore. And he's pretty gentle, I think, because he likes to sleep with her and she's pretty old. So if he like did end up like waking her up a lot, then that would be a big problem for her. But I think he's good in that regard. So if he ever ended up like sleeping with me, he wouldn't wake me up, hopefully. Cat be like, yeah. I tried to hide under the blanket, but she digs under to find me. Oh, it's cute. It's like unfortunate because you need to sleep, but it's also really cute. It is cute. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I feel like if my cat did that, I would find it really cute and I wouldn't really mind. But at the same time, God, I need to sleep. She's got such a cute face. BRB, real quick, gonna order some food. I'll be back. Of course. Take your time. Don't make me like keep you or anything. Um, but yeah. What else was I talking about? In terms of like sleep schedule or I feel like I've been sleeping better lately. Um, my mattress is really uncomfortable. I find it like really hard to fall asleep on my mattress. So literally what I did lately is I went like I was like fuck it. Um, and I started sleeping on the floor and I've been sleeping better on the floor rather than on my bed. Um, it's like easier to fall asleep and like I've also when I wake up, I have like way less muscle pain than I do when I go to sleep on my mattress. So I think I remember sleeping at the top bunk of my bunk bed and my cat was sleeping on my head. Oh no. I think I've like seen someone like have a story about that where they like have a dream that someone's like suffocating them and then they wake up and it's their cat sleeping on their head. Yeah, same. I wonder why it happens. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like mattresses just not being made well and like needing to find a better mattress or something like that. Um, but at the same time, like humans like did evolve like to sleep on the rocks or like ground or like whatever. Like we beds are not like a thing that appears in nature. So maybe it's tied to that. Um, but uh, yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's something else. Um, yeah. What a story. Maybe we are just getting used to comfort, so our bodies need a challenge. Maybe it could be. Definitely could be. But at the same time, um, I know that my mattress in particular is like really uncomfortable. I remember my dad slept on my bed once because our floors in our house were like coming off the ground. Um, so we needed to like get that fixed, and in order to like do that, some of us needed to like not be in the house. Like some of us could like stay and like sleep in the house, but we didn't have enough room for everyone to be able to sleep in the house. So my mom and I like slept somewhere else, and my dad and my brother like my brother got to sleep in his own room, but my dad slept in my room. Um, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, Lathe, your bed is so uncomfortable. It's the most uncomfortable thing that I've ever slept on." And I felt in that moment very validated because I thought it was just me. But apparently my bed specifically is also just very uncomfortable. It's very like springy, like I can definitely feel the springs underneath, and I think it's also like it might just be old. Um because like I do think it has like enough cushioning if that's the right word. Um but it might just be so old that the cushioning is just like so beaten down that it's just not good anymore. Um because some parts of the bed where like the foot of the bed is fine because there's not as much weight on that because that's where my feet are, and um at the top of my bed where like my body and my head are, it's definitely like more uncomfortable. So I think that like the cushioning is just packed together um in that way. Forgot to draw the tail. Oh my God. I have to I have to do that. Um but it might be something with that. I might just need a new mattress. Might mine might just be old. Um but right now I've been sleeping on the floor and that's been helping me out. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm actually moving out of my parents' house like fairly soon. So I'm probably gonna like get a new mattress anyways, so I'm just not gonna worry about that for now. And then I'll worry about that when I'm in like a new place. But yeah. Um, Other than that, hmm, makes sense. Yeah. I've heard like a lot of other people have trouble with mattresses. So, oh, I remember. I saw like someone say like they got a futon and like sleeping on a futon rather than their own bed, um, like made all their like back pain go away. And I was like, ooh, that makes me really want a futon. And I know that sleeping on the floor is not the same as like sleeping on a futon. Um, but I still was like, I hate this bed. I'm just gonna try it out. Um, and so far, so good. It actually has been like helping out with like my muscle pain. I was in like I had like so much muscle pain, and now it's like not as noticeable. anymore now that I'm like sleeping on the floor. Um, so I think once I get to a new place, I might actually just start sleeping in an actual futon instead of on the floor. Um, just like actually on the floor. Well, not actually on the floor. I have some sheets like laid down so that I'm not like on the floor. Um, but it's still on the floor. So I'll get like an actual like futon and then not have to worry about like my bed or the floor or whatever. Makes sense. It would be hard to transport something that big. Yeah, sounds tempting. Yeah, they like link to this online store that sells futons that like looked super comfy. So I might take a look at that once I actually move in to my new place. Or yeah, once I move in. There's probably like I think there's already a bed there. I think it would be yeah, but even if there is, I'll probably end up sleeping on the floor anyways, now that I've been enlightened like this about floor sleeping. Um, but yeah, yeah. So let me actually see if I can find the website. I think it's like
That's a wonderful idea.
uh, I don't remember the name of it. I'm just literally searching futon on Google right now. I'll find it later. But they looked so comfy. They were expensive, but I think it's a good investment for that at least. Futon does sound good. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one. Yeah. They also came in like all these different patterns. So I wanted to like I want to check those out, like all the different patterns that they can come in. Or like the covering can come in because those look like really cute. So I'm looking forward to looking at all of that. I'm also looking forward to moving out because of the time zone change. Right now I'm living in CST time zone. Um but when I move I'm gonna be in EST time zone, which is way more convenient. CST is like such a weird time zone for whatever reason. Um, at least for when it comes to like online events that get planned, specifically because a lot of online events are planned to like when it comes to American time zones, they tend to revolve like around EST and EST. Um, and I live in CST, and it's just strange as a time zone um, for that kind of thing. So I'm excited to like actually be in EST because a lot of stuff is just like built to revolve around EST when it comes to like online internet events. I think it's also like easier to stream at least streaming to like European viewers because even if I'm like only an hour ahead, um, it's still closer to like European viewers. So if I streamed, because I started this stream like at 1 for me, um, but if I started this stream like at the same time, um, well, if I started my stream at like 1 p.m. EST, it would be an hour ahead of this, so it would be easier like um stream to European viewers at least. Yes, it would be better, bigger audience. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's not that far off. It's a couple months off. I'm still making plans, but I'm excited. I also just do not like the weather where I'm living here, and I like the weather where I'm going to be living way better, which I'm also really excited about. I'm not like gonna say anything specific, obviously, um, but I like the weather there way more. The weather here like makes me feel so gross. I've been living here for like years and years, but I feel so gross, like stepping outside and stuff. So I'm like, I'm super pale because I don't go outside enough. So I think I'm gonna be like moving in the winter, so it's gonna be like cold out and stuff. So I won't like get like a ton of opportunities to like go outside. But I think that once I actually like move to this place, I'm gonna like start going outside and stuff. Um, just because it's like way easier to like just do that in a place where the weather is more suited to like my taste. Um, Bigger audience. UK is 5 hours ahead of EST. I don't go outside a lot. Big same, only for work. Yeah, gosh. Ugh. I mean, and it's not even like I particularly dislike going outside. Um, I actually, when I'm in a climate or like weather that I actually like, I do really enjoy uh leaving the house and like enjoying the weather. But I'm in a place where I just hate the weather all the time. So I don't get out that much, unfortunately. And that leads to me being like kind of depressed. Because I want to go outside, I want to go outside, but it's disgusting outside. I don't want to be here. Um, so I'm moving to a place with nicer weather. Yeah. I mean, it's not like totally disgusting where I live. It's just very, very hot, and I hate hot weather. Um, and I'm moving to a place with normal weather. So, yeah, I'm not like gonna go like too into detail, obviously, about like where I live or where I'm moving to as well. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's just, oh my God. I can say that it's like very, very hot here, and it's very unpleasant for that reason. It's not even humid like that much. It's just hot and it makes me sweat and I hate sweating. I hate sweating and I hate hot weather. So I'm excited to be going to somewhere that's normal. Um, well, I hope it all goes well for you. Well, I think I can gather where you're from. If you're US and hot and is CST. Yeah, I'm not like too super worried about like where it is. Because after all, like it's a big place. Um, but I'm just being vague just in case. Like I think a lot of CST is like hot, but like you know. Um, and I'm like moving anyways, so like I'm not like terribly worried, but you still got to be safe. Of course. Yeah. What else should I do? I should do this choker. Yeah, it's uh Yeah, I grew up in a place with a much colder climate. So I moved here when I was pretty young, um, but still like old enough that I was like way more used to living in a colder place. So I never, ever, ever got used to living in hot weather like this. I was always wondering why people hate hot weather, but apparently when people talk about hot weather, they mean plus 40 degrees Celsius. Yup. At least where I'm from. Yeah. Hold
That's a
on, let
wonderful
me
idea.
uh Celsius to Fahrenheit. I know that's like 40 degrees Celsius is like around like 100 Fahrenheit, but just making sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 40 degrees Celsius is 104 Fahrenheit. Yeah. Where I live, this summer, it got hotter than that. It got hotter than that. So I am so excited to be moving somewhere that it is not that hot, and where it actually snows. I love snow. I miss seeing the snow so much. Um, and I am so excited to see snow again. Um, but yeah, I live in a place where it gets hotter than 40 degrees Celsius. Um, I think like the hottest it got, I don't know if I should say, because maybe that will actually like reveal the location more, but it got hotter than that. I think a lot of places in the US got hotter than that, but um yeah, it definitely got got hotter than that, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Um and during the summer, my car's air conditioning was broken. So I would be like driving to work in my hot car, um, and it like still worked like a little bit, but it wasn't working very well. So I was like I had it turned on all the way up, and even then I was still like sweating buckets. Um, and just like leaning forward in my seat while driving because my back was so sweaty and I didn't want to like touch the back of my chair because it would get even hotter. I looked like the picture of that like kid. I think he's in like a class, but it's the kid with like he's like so red in the face and he's like sweating and you can like see the vein like bulging out of his forehead. I kind of looked like that. Awful. Damn, that's really hot. No, yeah, bad, bad weather. Um, bad weather. Why did you do what did you do while sweating so much when you get to work? Um, what did I do? Uh, I like I got inside into the air conditioning as quickly as I possibly could. Um, and I brought extra deodorant. I went to the bathroom and I tried like I was sweating enough that my shirt was like soaked. So I would like try to try to dry off my shirt. Um, but I couldn't always do that. But I did get to work like earlier than all of my coworkers and my boss. Um, so I would like get in there and like dry off and then wait for them to come because I live pretty far from where I work. So I would always get there like super early, so that I could avoid traffic. Um, and I guess that helped because that minimizes the time that I'm like sitting in my hot car, and it minimizes the time, or it maximizes the time that I have to like, uh, I guess, dry off. This is so gross. This is so gross. Um, talking about this. Um, but it is how it is. Um, but yeah, I still think I smelled really bad. But towards the end of the summer, it did. Um, I did get my air conditioning fixed, which was awesome because even into the fall we have like terribly hot weather. So thank God I fixed it. Um, Damn, gotta install a shower in every job place where you live. God, I wish. Um, by the way, what do you consider as cold weather? Um, I grew up in like in a place where it got like pretty cold. Um, before I moved to hell on earth. Uh, I consider like at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit has to be cold. Like it's not even that
That's a
cold.
wonderful
I would not
idea.
consider like 50 degrees not Celsius. Oh my God, 50 degrees Celsius would be terrible. Um Fahrenheit to Celsius on Google. But it has to be at least 50 degrees to like be considered cold. But honestly, I don't even think that's that cold. Um I think like maybe 40 degrees Fahrenheit is pretty cold, like in that range, like 40, 45, um, to be kind of cold. LMAO, I'm sure it gets like way colder where you guys are. By US standards, this is pretty cold, I think. But um, no, I used to get, I think it would be like maybe 30 degrees Celsius. Um, where I used to live when I grew up. It would get to 30 degrees like Fahrenheit in the winter. I have like a distinct memory. This was like a long, long time ago. I was very little. I was in like second grade. Um, but I have like a distinct memory of like it was like turning to uh getting to be like spring where I was, and my teacher was like, "Guess what, kids? Tomorrow it's gonna be like 45 degrees Fahrenheit," and we all cheered because we thought that was warm. So I'm definitely, I know I said like I never got used to hot weather, but I got used to it enough that I'm not as used to cold weather anymore. Because I've been living here so long. But I'm sure I'll adapt. It's it's -5 degrees Celsius at my place now. Um, Let me see that. That is 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The people where I am now would consider that like the end of the world. -8. It must be plus 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes. Yeah, it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit. I like plugged it into the calculator. Um, -8, 8 degrees Celsius. It's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Man, yeah. Where I am, let me see. Yeah, it's like 60 right now degrees Fahrenheit, which is 15 degrees Celsius. So, if that gives you like any idea of the kind of climate I'm in. So now I know how to calculate temperature. Celsius times 1.8 plus 32 equals Fahrenheit. Power of math. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I could do math. I can't do math. I I failed a bunch of math classes in high school, and I had to pay for it dearly. Um, it's good now, but math is not my forte. Damn, I wish I had weather like this. Yeah, I'm sure it sounds nice to like someone living in that temperature, I'm sure. But honestly, it makes me anxious about global warming. It's November and it's still 60. Dude, the it was like 80 a couple days ago, like three I don't even know how many days ago, but it got up to 80. I get so I get so anxious about global warming living here. Haku wants a sweaty back. Yeah. I think it's only 60 because it's like it was raining last night and like it's like sort of cloudy right now. But like in a few days it's gonna be back up there. Um, every time I look at my weather app, I lose a little bit more hope. Just kidding. But like I get a little bit more like uh God. No, I wouldn't say I was like I'm like losing hope, but it makes me like more and more anxious about the future. Like, oh my God, it just makes me anxious. I don't like living here. Last 2 to 3 years, we had plus 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit at max in the summer. Oh God, God, I wish that were me. God, I wish that were me. Oh, oh God, it's pleasant for me for like U.S. standards. That's pleasant. I know. I don't know. Maybe you're like not used to it over there, which is understandable. I know I wouldn't be like used to the weather that you're having like right now, but like hearing about 82 degrees max in the summer feels like a dream for me. Uh, yeah, we're still getting 90-degree weather in the fall over here. It's concerning. And negative 40 degrees, negative 40 Celsius, Fahrenheit in winter. Wow. Yeah. Oh, also, I am pretty sure that like for whatever reason, uh, negative 40 degrees Celsius and degrees, negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit is actually the same. So you're right. That's like a weird thing. I remember like one of my teachers like talking about once is like it was very it's very strange that like Fahrenheit and Celsius match up exactly at negative 40 degrees. It's strange. My food has arrived, Pog. Pog. Awesome. I hope it's really good. Yeah, that's weird, really weird. Yeah, especially like in any other place, they like look totally different. But like specifically this temperature, like negative 40 degrees, it's the same. And also, I that sounds awful to like have that in the winter. Um, I like cold weather, but I don't want it that cold. Um, but yeah, uh, it's like fun talking about like how different weather is in like different places. So that's why I hate cold weather. Yeah, true. If I was in your situation, I probably would too. I would think that hot weather would be like a nice change of pace, but definitely not above 100 Fahrenheit. That's a nightmare for me. Nightmare, 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 nightmare. I'm a hot weather girl. I go to Thailand nearly every year. Nice. How's that, by the way? Is that fun? I've never been to Thailand. I don't really know all that much about Thailand, so that's really cool. Yes, that's good to hear. I'm glad it's fun. Super cheap stuff there. I also like visit family during the summer um in like other parts of the United States like where it's colder, but it's still like very pleasant in the summer. Um it gets up to like maybe 90 degrees max, but most of the time it's like in the 70s and like low 80s and it's really nice. $100 is like 3.5K in their currency. Oh my God. Yeah, that is that would be like super cheap uh in that case. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, I I have a bunch of like family and like EST time zone United States. Um so I go visit them during the summer. I also have like international family as well who I visit sometimes. Um and where it's like very, very hot. I actually visited them like during the spring instead of the summer, because I know I would not be able to handle it in the summer because like specifically where they are, it's like really hot. Um, so I would have melted. But funnily enough, in the spring over there, um, it was colder, or not cold, but it was cooler there in the spring than it was here in the spring, which I thought was really funny because where I was visiting was like desert pretty much. Um, meanwhile, actually, yeah. Meanwhile, here it's like really different in terms of like climate, but it was still hotter. So crazy, crazy weather. They have Miku stuff there too since they're close to Japan. Oh, I gotta go now. No. Um, no, if I go to Thailand, I definitely like go there for more than like cheap Miku stuff, but that's also an upside. Um, uh, I I always wish that like I lived closer to Japan so that I could like go to like a bunch of Miku events that are Japan exclusive, but you know, it is what it is. They're like having more and more stuff in the US now, so either way, I'm eating good as a Miku fan. Japan the Dream Holiday. Yeah, I do want to like go to Magical Mirai someday in Japan. That's like one of my dreams. Is seeing like that huge Miku concert there. But I don't know. That might be a little far off. Um, I definitely need to save up way more money than I am now. I don't know. Maybe maybe I'll study abroad, and that way I can like be in Japan. But who knows? Same. Like I can go, but I want to have a good amount to spend. Yeah. I I know it's like cheaper there, like kind of cheaper, um, than it is where I'm living now. But it's still like if I'm there, I want to like spend a good amount of time there, and of course that means I'm gonna have to have like money to spend while I'm there. So I definitely want that. I'm not sure if this is completely accurate because I can't really see too well like the detail of the color. So I hope that this is right. Um, I still remember one girl who went to Japan for Miku Expo, and Japanese called her Russian Hatsune Miku. I don't think I've heard of that. Was she like cosplaying? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I should cosplay to Miku Expo or something. Yeah, she was cosplaying, but she also had this Vocaloid voice. I was shocked. Ooh, I really love it. When people can do like really good Vocaloid impressions, like not just the voice, but like the intonation of the Vocaloid. Um, I know that like uh lost my train of thought. Yeah, so like a lot of people like when they're imitating Miku, they'll do like a high voice, myself included. My friend, like, I was hanging out with my friend yesterday, and she was like, "What does Miku sound like?" And like, I was trying to be like, "Ah!" I can't do it that high, especially like sitting down like this. But um, I really I love it when people can like actually mimic how like Vocaloid, the software, sounds like with the whole like robotic kind of stilted dialogue. I love it. Try again. I can't. Ah, no. I can go. I can go pretty high, but I don't know if I can do it like sitting down. I do like voice warm ups. I can't. That's so funny. I do like voice warm ups, and in that I can like go pretty high. I don't. I normally do them like standing up because that's like proper form for like voice stuff. But let me see if I can like access my falsetto like this. Hold on. I no. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I know whenever I do voice warm-ups, I use like not necessarily voice warm-ups, but I do like I try to do voice exercises every day, and one of the voice exercises like me. I forget how it goes, but it like gradually goes up and up and up. Um, and like when I'm doing it like that, I can go up pretty high, like kind of ridiculously high. Um, but like on the spot like this, it's so awkward. Plus, I'm like sitting down. Do you sing? Yes. I am a singer. I did not warm up today or do my voice exercises just because I slept in today, so I didn't have a lot of time to like do my voice exercises before stream. Um, but I'm probably gonna do it after stream. Do my voice exercises or blah 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 blah. Do my voice exercises. Be singer, let's go. That's awesome. Thank you guys. That's really nice. Yeah, I'm trying to work on a cover right now. It's like slow but steady. I'm getting there. Uh, but we'll see. Actually, it's 3 o'clock right now for me. Let me check to see if my friend has texted me because I told him that we could hang out today. So I need to see if he's like available soon. Damn, I really need to watch that interview with you. I keep forgetting about it. Did someone say friend? No, I can't wait to hear it. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, also, that interview was super fun. Um, yeah, go ahead and watch it. And like support. I hope I'm saying her name right. RV. She was super nice. It was like a lot of fun doing that with her. So like, definitely go support her, and like watch her videos and watch the interview. That was like super fun. Now I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, I can't wait for it to be done. I'm not like experienced that much with like mixing and mastering and all that kind of stuff. Um, but I'm like I'm getting there. I've got like most of the stuff recorded in that regard. I just need to like figure out how to mess around with it. Um, I don't need it to be like perfect mixing or anything, but I just need it to like sound okay. Um, I just need it to like work. Uh, I have like a lot of experience when it comes to like voice training with a teacher. I did voice training for like around 4 years, vocal lessons with a teacher. Um, so that's my experience with music, but I have no real experience when it comes to like actual software. So I need to get used to using that. It's okay. It's all a learning process, and you'll be a pro by your year anniversary debut. Thank you. I hope so. I hope so. Um, yeah, I definitely just need to keep working at it, and trying my best at it. The worst thing that can happen is that it doesn't get done. So the big priority is just getting it done in a state that I'm like pretty happy with, rather than like leaving it incomplete and just sitting in my files, where no one can like really see it. Um, but yeah, it's super fun to like work on covers as well. Um, I'm definitely not used to recording myself, and like other than to like record my practice so that I can like see where I need to improve and stuff. But when it comes to like um saying sorry, I'm losing my train of thought again. But when it comes to like the technical skill of singing, I'm pretty experienced. So I'm pretty confident in that. Can we know the song or is it a secret? I've been making like an English cover of Scissorhands by Nem. I really like that song. I heard Otto sing it once, and like it was so good. Um, I just like haven't been able to get it out of my head since then. Um, and I've wanted to record a cover ever since I heard it for the first time. Oh, good choice. Thank you. Yeah. I wrote the English lyrics that I'm actually using in this cover for it like last year, like over a year ago. And I recorded like a little bit of it and then I stopped and now I re-recorded the whole cover and the big goal is just to finish it and get it out and not leave it sitting in my files. That is my number one goal here is to just do it. I just have to get it done. I just need to do it. Um, the worst thing that can happen is that it doesn't get done. So I just need to finish it. But yeah, I love that song. It's really good. I want to cover like a lot of Nem songs. They're such a good artist. Um, I love their music. 愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、いいだけ. I love that song. I'm my English lyrics, however, I think I will keep a secret at least for now. I want it to be a surprise. So if I sing it on stream until I release the full cover, I'll be singing the Japanese lyrics. この指に止まった I don't even know if that's the right lyrics. Da 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 na 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 da 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 na da 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 wa da da. Hog voice, thank you. Oh, I just need to finish up the wings, finish up the rendering here, and then I need to draw the tail. It's done. I'm almost done with this. And then I can draw the next person. Can't wait to hear your cover. Thank you. It really means a lot. Um, I've always wanted to do covers ever since I was like 12 years old. Um, and then I proceeded to not do that. But I've been like, it's really just a matter of like forcing myself to do it. So that's that's what I've been doing. 美しいはなんだままこの手はこの手はララララララララララララつらえできないそれならそれなら君はどうすれば of I also need to do an art stream to make the assets for that cover because I want to do like custom art for my covers. So, and not just that, I also want to like use a separate kind of OC for the covers. So, uh so I will be doing a stream where I properly design that character and where I uh draw the art for that cover because I love having custom art for covers. It is so good. Uh, okay, that looks pretty good for the wings. Okay. Here, why don't I? The lighter parts aren't really showing through on this side. Soranara, soranara. Okay, that should be good. If you keep singing, I'm gonna have to nudge you every stream to get it done. Yeah. My natural kind of instinct to procrastinate is making me go, oh, I don't wanna. But the side of me that actually does want to get this done is thanking you. So thank you. 君をどうすれば、ならならな、ならなら、愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、愛して、しだけあげられる。Haha, yeah, it's oh, oops. Okay. Yeah, it's fun just singing like this, but it's more fun to actually have things that are complete that I can show people. So I need to do it. I need to do it. Uh, yeah, I think the next thing I'm gonna focus on today after I'm done with this is that cover. At least the mixing, mastering, whatever. And then when I'm done drawing all the raffle contests winners, then I will draw the actual art that I need for that because I need that. Oh, I completely forgot. I need the skeleton design here. So first I'll just start out with this. Um, yes, yes, I should do. Oh, you should do a sneak peek on your Twitter too. I mean, you, not I. Wait, why did I type I? Oh my God, I'm going insane. I thought exclamation point was I. Me, me too. But yeah, that's a good idea. I should do that. Um, yeah. Um, I should do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be singing under a different persona other than Lathe Nocturne. I'm thinking of using the name Cirrus. I think it's cool. Um, but I want like a VTuber guy and I want a Utaite guy, if that makes sense. So, um, that's what I'm gonna do. Um, I don't want to be like tied down to any specific kind of concept. So I want to do like a bunch of different things, like have like a bunch of different fun like personas and stuff because I think that's fun. It might be a little bit harder to like build an audience for all of my different things that way, but I don't want to like keep myself in just one kind of box, if that makes sense. I think that like the best thing I can do is also that when I stream, I can show myself like working on stuff for that other thing. So if like people like my VTuber stuff, they can also like see what I'm doing with my other stuff, and if they like that, they can go to that. And if they're not interested in that, then they can just stay here. And that either way, that is fine with me. But that's what I'm gonna do. A completely different account, or you gonna do a Sailor Moon transformation and be the singer? Lathe Alter. Pardon my silly FGO joke. He can shout that out when he transforms. Maybe I will have like a separate VTuber for the singer. It's gonna be like a different character, um, other than this one that I'm using right now. Um, but yeah, maybe I can do that. I don't think I'll like commission a whole separate VTuber model, but what I can do is like maybe make like an animated PNG tuber model, at least for karaoke streams. Um, but for like music and stuff, as opposed to my VTuber stuff, I think I'm gonna have like a different channel for that. Unless I'm doing like a karaoke stream, in that case, I will still be on here. Uh, Vocaloid inspired outfit, yes, you know it. Exactly. It's gonna be like what I have like in my head right now. I haven't like really designed any parts of him. Uh, but what I have in my head right now is like a character with like white hair and like a long jacket, kind of like one of the Len modules. Um, Forgetting which like particular song it goes with. Um, but if you see it and you know that Len module, you'll probably be able to like recognize it. Um, in that way. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking like blatant inspiration from Vocaloid character designs. Um, and I plan to have fun with that. Whoops. Uh, yeah, just like this. Okay, good. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have like Miku's tie and like boots and like it's just fun like brainstorming for it. Uh, Almost done. I need to draw this like bone here on here. Hmm, I'm sure I need to draw the halo too as well. I forgot about that. Um, what did they draw the bone? Here it is. Yeah, it's just like a cartoon bone. Okay, looks good there. Um, Heck yeah, if you're having fun, we are having fun. Nice to hear. Thank you so much. Blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your Wi-Fi. That song is good. I think like a lot of people reference the beginning of the song, but my favorite part is the end of it. Where she goes like, where are we going together? I will see you in the end. I'll take you where you've never been and bring you back again. Listen to me with your eyes. I'm watching you from in the skies. If you forget, I'll rot away. I'm asking you to let me stay. That part is my favorite. I think like the not necessarily it's not necessarily horror, is it? But it's kind of like creepy and it kind of like harkens to like more serious or like darker like creepy Miku songs and I really like that. And I don't think like a lot of people reference it as much as the other parts, which is like understandable because the other parts are like really catchy and I reference them too. Uh, but my favorite part is like the ending part of that song. Walk walk through the fire straight to me. I saw that song live actually at Miku Expo 2018. That was a ton of fun to watch. Miku Expos are so fun. I'm really glad that I got to see the one last night, and I'm really glad that I'm seeing the one happening next year, even though it just destroyed my wallet, um, killed my wallet dead. I'm really excited to see it again. They're so fun. I hope they I hope they do like a lot of Miko expos in Europe too, because like a lot of events are in the US, and I know they do Miku Expo in Europe as well. Um, but I hope that it like comes soon because they announced the North America tour, but not the um not like a UK EU tour. I heard that Miku Expo London 2018 was like really fun. I wish I could have seen that. But I went to the one in the US, so which was also really fun. Listen to me with your eyes, I'm watching you from in the skies. Get all wrought away. I'm asking you to let me stay. But yeah, I think almost done with this. I think after I'm done with the tail, and after I'm done with the halo, which is like coming up, I'm gonna start working on. I'm going to eat lunch and then start working on like other things that I need to get done today. So this was a ton of fun. Thank you guys for like, thank you for rating. Thank you for stopping by and like chatting. This was like very, very fun. Thank you very much. I will keep doing these art streams. Let's go lunch. Yes, I'm so hungry. I actually, well, I'm not that hungry. I woke up late today, so I ate breakfast at like 12, which kind of is lunchtime, but I'm starting to get hungry again. So, um, so I gotta eat something. Uh, yeah, I think this is pale. Looks pretty good. Need to like use that other color on it. I also think I'm gonna like watch some shows. I haven't been watching like shows lately. I mostly watch like YouTube videos, but I want to watch like actual shows, so I might like watch something as well, like while I'm eating. I've been I was talking earlier about rewatching Digimon, which I am doing, but I think I might also like catch up on What We Do in the Shadows because I watched like the first episode of the new season um like the other day, and I was really enjoying it, so I need to keep doing that. But it's almost done. Let me clean this up. This is bothering me. I totally forgot to draw it in the line art, and I am paying the price. It still looks okay, but it's a bit messy this way. I think Shield Hero is very good. I'll have to check that out. I've been meaning to watch more anime because despite being an anime character, I do not watch that much anime. um, I recently watched like id Invaded, which I liked a lot. It was really good. It reminded me of AI the Somnium Files, which is like one of my favorite games ever. Um, and what else did I watch? Um, I watched this was a few months ago, but I watched Summertime Rendering and Tengoku Tengoku, Tengoku Daimakyo, and both of those were really good. I really, I really liked Tengoku Daimakyo. I'm gonna start reading the manga because I like need to know what happens. I love that game. I just finished the second one yesterday. It's so good, right? I love that game. I have both of them. Um, I love both of them. I really love Ryuki. Ryuki is just like me for real. That's all I'm doing for the Halo. I think that looks fine. That was a good circle actually. I'm proud of that. That was a good circle. Yes, yes. Yeah, I love Ryuki. I love all the characters. I love all of them. The way everything is done in that game is so good. I love it. I love that game. I love seeing people play it because it deserves so much love and attention. Um, but well, hold on, let me merge these layers together so that I can like center this. Or just in case I actually do need the layers together, let me edit this canvas like this. Okay, canvas size again. Let's do, is that even? That looks pretty even. That's pretty good. Okay. Yep. The optional ending in the first game where you get to leave with a receptionist. Yeah. That was so funny. Had me like, oh, mail. Yeah, that was so funny. I remember like discovering it. I remember like talking to the receptionist for the first time and I was like, oh, it's still giving me dialogue options. Okay, let me keep going. Oh, still getting dialogue options. Okay, let's keep going. And I kept going and going and going, and I was like, how long does this go for? And eventually I reached the end um of the whole thing, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that's like actually an ending. That was so funny to me. It was funny. Um I love that game. But anyways, think that's gonna be it for me today. Um, this was really fun. Thank you guys for hanging out and like chatting. Thank you for rating. Thank you for following. Thank you for chatting. It was a ton of fun. Let me see if there's anyone for me to raid. Um, let's do this. I don't think I've watched this person yet. But this is one of the channels that is available for me to raid. So I'm gonna send you guys over to them. It was great. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna send you over to this person. I haven't watched any of their streams, but I hope you guys have a good time with them. Yeah, have fun. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. This was a ton of fun. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. All right. See you later. Bye bye. Or it's getting ready to raid. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Raid now. Okay. Bye guys. Bye bye bye. Bye. Bye.